YouTube, the new mini box energy of Gigarays has been leaked, and holy moly, what are they doing? Freaking Gravekeeper's Command and Search Necro Valley? Let's go.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
Let's check out the ultra rares. These are the ultra rares of the new mini box. We have Cursed Necrofear, Gigarays, the Dragon of Destruction, Cliffort Skybase. I'm sure I said that correctly. Now, what's up with the Cursed Necrofear? I'm going to look and see if it's doing anything in Master Duel. Looks like some Unchained decks are playing it. Not really many, though. So what is good with this card? Is it going to be good in Duel Links? You have to target 3 of your Banished Fiend monsters, special summon this card from your hand. If you do, shuffle those Banished monsters into the deck. And then during the end phase, if this card was sent to the graveyard because it was destroyed by your opponent, you could special summon this card from the graveyard. Then you could destroy cards your opponent controls up to the number of face-up spell traps you control with different names. What? What? You have to have face-up spell and traps control different names, and you have to have a Fiend deck? Who is fiending it up? The most popular Fiends being Centric and... Oh, wait. What the... We could put this in Abyss Actor and in Burning Abyss. Burning Abyss, Abyss Actor. Okay, these are the most popular Fiends in the game right now. Are we willing to play this? I guess... You could, if you have any face-up spell or traps that you want to play with the Cursed Necrofear, I just feel like we're not going to have room for it. You think it's pretty good? I'm not sure. I'm not too hyped about that. Let's look at the other ultra rare. I can't say that that's going to have a top-tier impact. Gigarays Gandora, the Dragon of Destruction. This must be special summoned by sending 2 other monsters from your hand or field to the graveyard. It's pretty easy to summon. 300 for each banished card. So this box is all about banishing. Is it banishing from the graveyard? Banished fiends, banished cards. You could pay half your life, apply one of these effects, depending on the number of Gandora monsters with different names in your graveyard. If you have 1 Gandora... Wait, what? Destroy all other cards in the fields? What? You could pay half your life, apply one of these effects, depending on the number of Gandora monsters with different names in your graveyard. This card seems nuts. If you could pull it off. Gandora, the Explorer. So we could play Gandora, the Dragon, 3 of this and 3 of the Gigarays. And if you discard a Gigaray and the other Gandora, you then pay half your life points to then banish all other cards on the field. I'm not sure how big this will actually be. Maybe we just want to exceed with it when we summon it, but banish or destroy all other cards in the fields. That seems pretty cool. I think I like that, maybe. What do you think? Now, a Cliffort Skybase requires 3 Klee tributes to normal summon/set. Okay. If this card is summoned unaffected by spell and traps and by activated effects from any monster whose original level or rank is lower than this, which is level 9, so it's pretty much an unstoppable monster if you tribute 3 Klee monsters. Once per turn, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls, take control of it until the end phase. Now, in Master Duel, no one's really playing it. They don't really care. In fact, let's look at a Klee deck of what it looks like in Master Duel. Clifford Scout. Cliffords, they're not doing too well in Master Duel right now, but I guess it's a skill drain deck. Interesting. It's quite basic. So this seems like a really cool boss monster. If we can actually summon this will not be a YouTube meme. It's gonna be a big deal. Pendulum summon from your hand a bunch of Cliffords, 1 from the extra deck, tribute all 3, and then bam, you got the Sky Base. And holy moly, Spirit Reaper. What? Spirit Reaper cannot be destroyed by battle. What the heck were they thinking? If this deals battle damage, discard a card from your opponent's hand. This is one of my favorite cards ever in TCG. I'd put this in every deck. Turn 1 set, they swing in, can't be destroyed. Would have been awesome if they released this 3 freaking years ago, maybe 4 years ago. 5 years into Duel Links, now they give us Spirit Reaper? What's it gonna do? I don't know. Probably not be good. Gravekeeper Commandant. Discard added Necro Valley. Are you out of your freaking mind, Konami? What is going on here? Are you trying to push Necro Valley because we have top tier? Tier 1 Phantom Knights uses the graveyard a lot, and I guess we're going to be searching for Necro Valley. Good. Cool. Diabund Kernel. Okay. This doesn't seem good. What was that, Gia?
That's our snake.
That's our snake. Wait, that's the dude's snake. That's not a snake. It's the dude's snake. It's his snake. It's Colonel's snake. Okay, we're just gonna move on from that. Psychic Mega Cyber. If your opponent controls more backer than you, you could special summon this. Okay, so it's like a opposite of a Cyber Dragon. And when this card declares an attack on an opponent's effect monster, while you control Jinzo. It's a freaking Jinzo deck type. You contribute this card, place that opponent's monster face up in their spell and trap zone as a continuous trap. What? Turn a monster into a trap? What? This doesn't make any sense. That's crazy. We got the Cliff Art cards. I'm going to show you a deck list of this. It's not going to really make sense if I'm reading each card one by one. So Cliff Arts, if this is sent to the graveyard for being tributed, it's going to activate, right? If this is tributed, you target a monster on the field and return it to the hand. So the Cliff Art's going to be all about Pendulum summoning them onto the field, then tribute summoning for a Cliff Art to trigger their effect. So this will return a monster back to the hand. That's pretty cool. Jinzo Layered. What is up with this? You could detach one material from this card, target a face-up monster your opponent controls, take control of it until the end of the turn, but it cannot activate its effects nor declare an attack. If a trap is on the field, you could tribute one monster. If you do, destroy one face-up card in the field. You could only use each effect once per turn. So the combo is, hey, this is level 6. Okay. Hey, this helps make the Jinzo. This could put a monster into the back row as a trap. Then you could steal their monster, then tribute their monster to pop their back row trap. Wild. Wild. I will show you a deck list or idea of what the community's talking about. And the Amazoness Village, all Amazon monsters gain 200 attack. We got a field spell. When an Amazoness is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon an Amazoness from your deck with a level less than or equal to that Amazon. So the Amazon has to be destroyed and then special summon an Amazoness. Maybe I'll whip out the Amazons for this. Pot of Riches. Shuffle 3 Pendulums into the deck from your graveyard. That's going to be difficult to do, but from your extra deck also. Draw 2. Ooh, what is the downside? That you have to play Pendulums? You can only activate one Pot of Riches. You cannot special summon the turn you activate this, except by Pendulum Summon. What? Abyss Actors are top tier. Can we Pot of Riches this? Yeah? What the? Okay, Pot of Riches and Abyss Actor, that's going to be wild. Do they have room for it? I mean, maybe at least just play one. Just tech one in, but that's going to be really sacky now. Echo, the final super rare we're going to be looking at. Target a card in your Pendulum Zone, destroy it, then draw a card. Maybe Abyss Actors just play one of this and one Pot of Riches, just one. I can't see myself playing more than one. It is kind of slow. This is very slow. Reflect Bounder. This is OG. What? Before damage calc, if this card is being battled by an attacking monster, you get to inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attacking monster's attack. It's going to be half, right? Oh, that's going to be crappy. Half of the attack reflected? The whole point of this is reflecting the attack, not half of the attack, Konami. Are you kidding me? Yeah, and I do know it's a continuous trap. Okay, interesting. Now, going to some of the other assets. Ooh, Bakura Desad. Desad Bakura. Interesting. Got the voice lines over there. You can check out that video. Thank you. Got some skills. I'm not going to read all these skills because we don't know until they really come out. But I hear this one's going to be good for Jinzo, right? Send one monster on your field that originally belonged to your opponent. Ooh, steal your opponent's monster. Or a Jinzo, or a monster on the field with a Jinzo and its text to the graveyard. So a Jinzo or opponent's monster to the graveyard. Then you get to play the Fiend Mega Cyber from outside of your deck. You well, mate? What is that? The 2,200 attacks. So what? What? Following this, if your opponent does not control any trap cards, place a face-up Cyber Raider to your opponent's spell and trap zone from outside of your deck as a continuous trap. Give your opponent a trap? What? Wait. What? Wait. This is a trap? You place a Cyber Raider to your opponent's spell and trap zone from outside of your deck as a continuous trap. How does that even make sense? What? Okay. And I guess that's gonna be that skill. 150 million download appreciation campaign, so that's also gonna be big. Gia, make sure you highlight this for me. Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, we're gonna get a Dream Ticket, right? Where's the Dream Ticket at? Where's confirmation of the Dream Ticket? In the leaks? Gravekeeper Commandant for 9 copies of Necro Valley. You got Planet Pathfinder, Necro Valley, Gravekeeper Commandant, 9 Necro Valley, I count 12. 3 Necro Valley, Demise Land, Necro Valley Throne, 3 Commandant. That's Can someone make this 15 Necro Valleys? Are you out of your mind? Now let's see what the community is showing. So this is from Atlas. Atlas is saying that this is back in the day deck, so that's not a good deck for us to look at. I guess they're showcasing OG decks back in the day of when it was good. You what, mate? Is this gonna be good? Okay, yeah, here we go. Here's a deck that you could play. Triple Commandant, double Necro Valley. So do save this deck to try this out when it comes out. And this one's no good. Now, con with a Jinzo deck idea. Basically, you turbo out Jinzo ASAP with Cosmos Channeling to keep skipping opponent's draw phase and drawing cards for yourself. What? What? Cosmos Channeling to skip your opponent's draw phase? What are you talking about? You could send one monster you control that is owned by your opponent. Oh, special summon a machine from your hand or graveyard. When your opponent draws for their normal draw, while you control Jinzo, you could declare one card type. And your opponent reveals the card they drew. If it's the declared card type, they send it to the graveyard. And if you do, you draw one. What the hell is this? This is weird. Okay, we're messing with the opponent's draw phase now. Interesting. So thank you, Con, for the deck idea. Maybe using supernatural tactics with it. What other deck ideas we have? Yeah, this is the deck blown up if you want to take a picture of it. And we have Psychic Bounder also being played in the deck. Let's check out Psychic Bounder real quick, since that's being used in the Jinzo deck. If this card is summoned, you could add a Jinzo or a spell/trap that lists Jinzo in its text. When another monster you control is attacked, you could destroy both the attacking monster and this card. Oh, interesting. Okay. And to wrap this up, what else we got? We have a Skullmeister deck. So check this out. Skullmeister from Sad Panda. Thank you. What else we got? And Cliff Arts. Got some Cliff Art theory crafting. Bond says this is pretty much a first turn kill if they don't hit your trap. So if you could set this up, you win. Let's see if I can get a deck list for you real quick. And from Bonds himself, this is a deck list that you should save for Cliff Art. Very good. Get Cliff Art in. Funny note about Cliff Arts is that's when I quit Yu-Gi-Oh! Cliff Arts came out, I quit. Not because of them, but it just happened to coincide with when I quit, when my locals died. Quite the interesting timing here. Z plus G with the Cliff Art deck idea. There you go. Take them, grab it, use this idea. Let me read that Cliff Art real quick. The Helix, that's the one that's going to send backer, I believe. Helix says that when it is sent to the graveyard, you could target a spell and trap and destroy it. So we have Carrier when tributed, send a monster back to the hand. And then we have Helix when tributed, pop the back row. There you go. That's my quick impressions of the new mini box. Poggers, I guess Cliff Art's going to be the way, hopefully. Or Gravekeepers? You tell me. Let's go.